Working. Yeah, woo, nice. I'm excited. All right, does the follow work? Yes, the follow works. And watch this. You want to see it go backwards? Boom, boom, high quality content. Look at that. All right. Anyways, let's go back normal speed. Ladies and gents, welcome to a 1v1 between Liereyy and DauT. Can we change Lierey's color here? I should. Is that okay? That works too. Let's change Lierey's color. I think purple and blue is weird, so let's just make it red for now. Liereyy is playing as the Portuguese, and then we have DauT playing as the Ethiopians. Pretty fun matchup. Which civilization would you prefer, chat? This is my thought. I think I'd prefer Ethiopians if you're going into man-at-arms and archers, which is somewhat common in this type of a matchup, I feel. However, if it gets to that stage where you start to see the stable switches, Portuguese, they have the better stable units, despite, not having camels like Ethiopians do. Ethiopian camels might not even, they shouldn't even exist, truthfully, because lack of bloodlines and other upgrades hurts them so much. Now, you look at the map, you have the golds here on the front. You've even got the main gold here on the front. I think for Liereyy, he's going to really like this back area, though. DauT's going to have to be aggressive here, and he's got the Civ for it, that's for sure. Ethiopians receiving plus 100 food, plus 100 gold when they arrive to each age. Got so much potential to get faster fletching or fast man-at-arms. And, maybe just the front area is that target for DauT if he eventually scouts it, of course.
HC5 hype.
People were saying we can't see the civs with this scene. Oh, interesting. Is that because, hold on, is that because it's normally on the scoreboard? Let's look at the scoreboard. Ah. See, the problem is it's not a best of, they're going to fix this. Best of one. Can I? There we go. There we go. I mean, is this okay? I don't want to false advertise here and make you guys think that this is Hidden Cup, but I asked them to remove the Hidden Cup logo. They haven't done it yet. That will get addressed at some point. All right, so the civs are up there now. Thank you for pointing that out. Everything else looks pretty good. And yeah, I'm excited to cast today. It was cool to come back yesterday, and I know a lot of you guys were there. Thank you to people who showed up to welcome me back yesterday. But at the same time, after Hidden Cup, it's not my intention to come back and immediately be talking competitive all the time. I mean, I love competitive Age of Empires. In fact, I spent 3 hours playing 1v1s before the stream. But at the same time, I really like to... rated games are so much fun for me. They always have been, and it's very enjoyable to be able to break down strategies a bit more, chill a bit more. Hype starts to diminish if everything's trying to be hyped all the time. Do you guys get what I mean by that? Like, if I'm streaming and I'm constantly feeling the need to be like, this tournament, oh yeah, all the time, then suddenly it's just like, okay, we've seen this all before. It's not exciting anymore. So that's why I like to space out when I focus on tournaments and high, super high level things, because it makes it more interesting when that time comes. And we'll see what happens in this game here. DauT gets the hit, and DauT is I think this is straight archers, guys.
Smile.
Look at how DauT has approached this. This is fascinating. So he's going up 21 pop.
Get me through my work day.
Oh, you guys, can you hear the alerts at all, by the way? You can't see or hear the alerts on this scene, correct, chat? Oh, you can hear it, but you can't see anything? They're quiet. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, what Lierey's trying to do here is get in before those walls go down, and he shows up with the militia. This is going to be awkward for DauT because he's basically going for a greedy strat here. He wanted to get these walls down, and at the very least, I think this is actually a perfect build from Liereyy. I think at the very least, Lierey's going to get some more harassment in here. I'll fix the alerts in between games if you guys give me a short reminder. Nice job from DauT to bait that scout into attacking there. Now, this build order is just, poof, it's just beautiful. Look at what Lierey's been able to accomplish. He made the militia, and then he went up, fast feudal, 27 pop is the norm here. And that's about as clean as it gets. I don't think you could really pull off 26 pop. I mean, you could actually, depending on if you pushed in deer or something. But I mean, this is just going to be a good high-level game because DauT, in about 1 second, is going to drop an archer range. And Lierey's expecting archers, so he's just passing. That is actually really smart. Normally, you wouldn't want to run through there because of the TC, but when enemies going archers, they don't have a lot of villagers underneath the TC. And all Liereyy wanted to do was get a bit of map control and just harass and be annoying. But he hasn't killed anything. And DauT's done a really good job getting his villagers back to work after the quick walls. But he hasn't had that much idle time. You can actually see that stat right here. But now, I mean, if it's a race to archers, DauT has started to make those archers. But the difference is there will be 2 ranges for Liereyy, and I think it's going to be a very even game. Let's see. Leary's going to go boom, boom, double range this bad boy. He could go for a range and a blacksmith, depending on if he wanted to play defensive or not. There's the archer range. DauT's scouting that. Both scouts are weak, and DauT will lose his. What? What do you...
My wife enjoyed Hidden Cup as a radio
I don't
show on a road
understand.
trip. Thank you.
I think they were microing over here. That would make the most sense. I guess he didn't have a scout and no attack stance, and that bad boy was just going to town on 1 HP. Interesting what Lierey's done here. So Liereyy actually went for horse collar and bit axe. You're seeing this a lot more frequently nowadays where people get horse collar early. And he's going to play this somewhat defensive here, I feel. He knows he's behind in the numbers, but he's going to take that eco approach and then try and get the blacksmith up and get fletching and then just hold. I like how, like, they say, ow. Ow.
Good call on not
Like, stop
shaving
clicking
the
me.
head, my dude.
Grathrang, thank you. I hope your 24-hour stream went well, my friend. Sorry I couldn't make it at that time like we discussed. It was very late for me. I actually slept through, like, I was gone for like 5 or 6 days. And I scheduled a call, let's just call it a business call, that it was supposed to happen like an hour or 2 after I got back home. And I slept through it. And I probably should have lied. And I probably should have said, sorry, something came up. You know, I should have come up with some professional excuse, but I'm
I
too
hope
honest
you
for
have
that.
fully
And I just
recovered
said,
from Hidden
sorry,
Cup.
I fell asleep. I was like, sorry, I fell asleep. I think it was on one of the same nights there. Okay, so lots of eco here for Liereyy. He will be, actually, it's going to be quite close here. This is an important moment because so far, you can see that the game has been very, very even. Did DauT also get a horse collar right away? Interesting approach. He does have fletching now. Oh, and this is a
Glad to see
tilter
you
right
back,
here. This is
Tina
really going to
Jack.
frustrate Liereyy. I think it was actually a mistake from DauT to shoot from 4 tiles away. If you see it's open there, I think you should get in a little closer. But if he gets the Vill, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, okay. So it's not a mistake. And now look at this. He knows he's going to force a reaction. He's just going to run away without even seeing it. He senses it. Very smart play from DauT. Okay. Glad to see you back. Do we have the duck emote actually working? I don't think we do. Canna Jade, thank you for the 6 months. I have to switch out some emotes. Bring some emotes back in. We'll get to that. Duck's actually messaged me. Oh, Duck is working. Wonderful. DB says, hope you are fully recovered from Hidden Cup. Yeah, I'm good. Took some time off. Like, basically the amount of time I took off was more than I ever expected to, and I'm at a point where I'm, like, genuinely... And not that I wasn't excited for streams, but sometimes it's a little bit monotonous. So I just was very, very, very excited to come back for a normal stream. How does... He's playing in a way that can be so frustrating because it's so sneaky and annoying. It is what we used to call back in the day China style, because like Tim would do this all the time. Yo would do this all the time. You full wall and then you sneak archers. Of course, there's a lot of wallers, regardless of where you're from. Liereyy, not really one of them. And this is... oh, man. It's going to be so frustrating for Liereyy, man. Oh, DauT could kill more than one villager if he doesn't react here. And Liereyy hasn't reacted yet. What is going on? Okay, so that's 2 in total he's lost throughout this game. That should be DauT. Okay, there you go. Don't tell me you'll get another one. Oh! Thank you, Lightning Blade, for reminding me Force Nothing is a thing. And DauT could actually get this villager too. Lierey's lost 3 villagers, but he is going to be faster to Castle Age, which is exciting for us because he's got good military numbers, and we all know what Liereyy can do with a faster Castle Age. Beautiful split micro here. He will end up getting the kills and keep that villager alive. Okay, DauT's got to click up here soon, and DauT's got to really be prepared for some high-level aggression here. I think the palisades and the houses here show me that he's ready and prepared there. But both wood lines can be ranged. He does not have a safe wood line. Vendor funding, thanks for 16. Appreciate it. Neil, CVAD. CVAD was here yesterday. I'm sure some of you guys were too. Sorry, I don't see everyone. Mangonels, hello. Here, I'm going to do this because DauT's going to run home. And I know Mangonels will appreciate this. Boom. Cat cam. Those are some deep breaths, man. That cat is exhausted. Do I put cats to sleep too?
More roller coaster tycoon.
Come on, man. All right, so back to the game. This is definitely not the most exciting compared to the cat cam. And DauT pushing forward. I think what he's just done here is really important. If he can buy himself a couple seconds, because basically forcing fights on this hill for now, it delays Liereyy from being able to push out to his base. The problem, though, is if he gets completely wrecked, then he loses his force. And so far, not so good for DauT. We're actually going to get a second cat bed and put it there for the kitten. Because what happens is, she always tries to get up there and sleep with him, and he doesn't have any of that. He gets really annoyed. He hisses and hits her, and then either he runs or she runs. Ooh, Liereyy is not expecting this. Again, it's so gutsy for DauT to be sitting here. Here comes the crossbowman. And DauT going for ballistics immediately here. He's going to need to abandon this wood line. I see some real problems for his wood and gold soon. Unless he can come back and deal with this, though. He's going to get thumb ring right away. Wow, look at this balance. How does he balance this out? He's going to get thumb ring right away, and he's going to get ballistics. In total, it's 15 crossbows versus 17. Lierey's also getting ballistics. I mean, I could be wrong because this game, in many ways, has been very even. But I feel like the game is going to be decided over the next couple minutes here. Of course, everything that happens in a game adds up. But I mean, in this instance, it really feels like if DauT can clear this, he'll maintain his eco lead in some way. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, Liereyy stole the 100 stone. I thought he maybe had a second TC. Right, so what does Liereyy do now? This almost feels like fast imp potential for Liereyy. I wonder if Elite Skirm's needed now, because you have the... oh, he's getting his own thumb ring upgrade. See what the micro looks like. Both players having ballistics. Ethiopian crossbows fire faster and thumb rings in, but DauT's... I mean, I guess it's pretty close, but Lierey's micro, the way he's patrolling to the side, is actually dodging some of these shots. Not easy to dodge, but in the end, DauT will win this fight. It's just maybe not as convincing at the start as I was expecting, but you can see big lead for DauT now. But he's got to be careful here. He didn't patrol forward. He's lost 2 crossbows just like that, and there's a siege workshop for Liereyy in the middle. This is what's fun about watching Liereyy play. Like, in rated games especially, if he falls behind, it's just amazing to watch him have 2 pressure. Not that he would... Like, Lierey's not really the type to boom anyways, so... Liereyy is a player who's just really fun to watch. It doesn't necessarily mean... I mean, he has certainly backed it up over the last year with some tournaments. But using hidden cups as example, I think he can struggle with different maps and different settings. But I struggle compared to like 2 or 3 people in the world. But anyways, that woodline issue we talked about with DauT could be a problem here. That's weird to me how Lierey's hesitating. Okay, and it's also weird to me, whoops, that DauT isn't leaving the wood line. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Okay, it's an even game again. Those villagers went down in the blink of an eye. And now DauT has all these upgrades, but he doesn't have control. And Siege is going to be coming forward. DauT's in big trouble. I think DauT needs his own Siege Workshop. Instead, he went for the TC. Which, if he's able to defend, can help. I mean, it's not bad timing. Go for the TC to get a slight Vil lead again. And then add the Siege Workshop around now. I think going 3 TCs here is suicide. At least for... in most situations. But is he gonna... He's gonna go 3 TCs here? Ah! This is crazy. Now, this is where how you spend your wood is going to be really awkward because you're going to lose this range. So you're going to be even further behind in production. You then have 3 town centers, and eventually you're going to need farms. That food's going to disappear pretty quickly when you're trying to create villas out of 3 TCs. So then you need a siege workshop. But now you're behind by 2 Mangonels. It's about to be 3 Mangonels to 0. I really think the 3rd TC was a mistake, but it's a playstyle decision. And DauT is certainly the type of player who can find some reward with that type of a strategy. And you've got to be kidding me, man. Is DauT actually going to get Vill picks in this town center? How does he do this, man? It's so sneaky, DauT. Look at this. He's killed 1. He'll kill 2. He'll kill 3 and be very happy with that, as he now has a much bigger Vill lead. And now you need good trades. Now it's about 1 for 1 at 1 for 1 is acceptable, but ideally you're getting 1 for 2, 1 for 3 here with your Mangonels. Dude, this is just so good, man. This is so good from DauT and Liereyy. Remember, Liereyy did sell some of his stone earlier, so he's not actually on 3 town centers. Let's see Lierey's reaction time. And he reacts instantly. I mean, my goodness. Now, he's also going to use the crossbows to weaken that, but it ends up being a 1 for 1. Crossbows over here. Did they move away? I think they got cleared. 20 military versus 11 military. Very close game, but the idle time much higher for the Lord. I think we still have that DauT emote, actually. I'll probably... Oh, goodness, Liereyy. Be careful. I know some of the player emotes from Hidden Cup I'll be removing. I might switch the DauT emote back to the T90 You Suck one, but we'll see. And this is the problem. When you put yourself in this defensive position, you can't be hugely surprised if a player like Liereyy is going to be able to punish you. At the same time, though, as that was a beautiful split and attack round there from Liereyy, he's just killing everything. At the same time, I think it's just how DauT plays. And DauT is not going to micro-nerd his way. Like, look at that as a clear example. Actually, they'll both get a kill. But he's not going to micro-nerd his way to victory against Liereyy. So he felt like the important thing was to just boom, and he also got punished for that in Hidden Cup, if you think about it. Here you have some crossbows going down. Liereyy with the 1 for 1. Oh! No. And DauT actually does not have stone. For whatever reason, you need 1 stone to repair a town center. Don't actually spend the stone. But when you go 3 TCs, you then have 0 stone. Watch, he's going to try and get stone. He cannot repair this. Ow. He's panicking. And everything's falling apart for him right now. Look, he's going to drop off 1 stone. Oh, never mind. He lost the TC anyways. Yeah, Lierey's just destroying him. Yeah, DauT just not having the best time. He's now lost 25 villagers. And this is the guy who killed 3 villagers in Feudal Age. My goodness, man! This is crazy from Liereyy. I mean, we all know DauT's quality. We know how good he is. Gonna fire here. Gets a 1 for 1. Here killing more villagers. But my goodness, is Liereyy a beast. And the GG, well, we can't see it because Bill Gates hates spec chat. The GG is called 2 town center aggression from Liereyy. He just killed everything in this game. That's sick, guys, because if you think about what happened in Feudal, Liereyy lost 3 villagers, but with the faster castle age, he was able to make things happen a little bit more. We talked about the difference between the Ethiopians and Portuguese. One thing I didn't touch on that many of you might know is that all gold units are discounted for Portuguese, which probably helped with making the Mangonels and making the crossbows nonstop. But ultimately, I think that he was a little greedy, DauT. I think that the second TC is good, but then followed it up with the Siege Workshop. He fell way too behind. And again, against other players in the world, I think that you're going to be able to get away with it a bit more. But GG. We'll go to the statistics here. Solid game to start off the day. I think that one might hit YouTube tonight because that was really fun to watch. Again, it's just like, I know micro is not everything, but the players who can micro, players who are okay with playing aggressive like that, really enjoyable. That's how I feel Age of Empires should be played, you know? like that is just a solid mix of military and aggression. Let's keep it going here.